Caesar doth bear me hard, but he loves Brutus. If I were Brutus now, and he were Cassius, he should not humor me. I will this night, in several hands, in at his windows throw, as if they came from several citizens, writings, all tending to the great opinion that Rome holds of his name, wherein obscurely Caesar's ambition shall be glanced at. And after that, let Caesar seat him sure, for we will shake him, or worse days endure.
Oceans swell and rage and foam to be exalted in a threatening cloud. But never till tonight, never till now, did I go through a tempest dropping fire. Either there is a civil strife in heaven, or else the world, too saucy with the gods, incenses them to send destruction.
Why, saw you anything more wonderful?
Against the Capitol I met a lion, who gazed upon me and went surly by, without annoying me. And there were drawn upon a heap 100 ghastly women, transformed with their fear, who swore they saw men all in fire walk up and down the streets. These are their reasons. They are natural. For I believe they are portentous things unto the climate that they point upon.
Indeed, it is a strange disposed time. But men may construe things after their fashion, clean from the purpose of the things themselves. But come Caesar to the Capitol tomorrow.
Dog, for he did bid Antonio send word he would be there tomorrow.
Who's there?
A Roman.
Casca by your voice?
Your ear is good. Cassius, what night is this?
Very pleasing night to honest men.
Whoever knew the heavens menace so?
Those that have known the earth so full of faults. For my part, I have walked about the streets, submitting me unto the perilous night, and thus unbraced, Casca, as you see, have bared my bosom to the thunderstone. And when the cross-blue lightning seemed to open the breast of heaven, I did present myself even in the aim and very flash of it.
But wherefore did you so much tempt the heavens? It is the part of men to fear and tremble when the most mighty gods, by token, send such dreadful heralds to astonish us.
You are dull, Casca, and those sparks of life that should be in a Roman you do want, or else you use not. But if you would consider the true cause, why all these spirits, why all these gliding ghosts, why all these things change from their ordinance to monstrous quality, you shall find that heaven hath infused them with these spirits to make them instruments of fear and warning unto some monstrous state. Now, could I, Casca, name to thee a man most like this dreadful night that thunders, lightens, opens graves, and roars, as doth the lion in the Capitol, a man no mightier than thyself or me?
'Tis Caesar that you mean, is it not, Cassius? Indeed, they say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king, and he shall wear his crown by sea and land in every place save here in Italy.
I know where I will wear this dagger then. Cassius from bondage will deliver Cassius. And life, being weary of these worldly bars, never lacks power to dismiss itself. If I know this, know all the world besides, that part of tyranny that I do bear, I can shake off with pleasure.
So can I. So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
And why should Caesar be a tyrant then? Poor man, he would not be a wolf, but he sees the Romans are but sheep. Those that would with haste make a mighty fire, begin it with weak straws. What trash is Rome? What rubbish, and what offal, when it serves as the base matter to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar. But, all grief! Where hast thou led me? I, perhaps, speak before a willing bondman. Then I know my answer must be made. But I am armed, and dangers are to me indifferent.
You speak to Casca, and to such a man that is no fleering telltale. Hold my hand. Be factious for redress of all these griefs, and I will set this foot of mine as far as who goes farthest.
There's a bargain made. Now, know you, Casca, I have moved already some certain of the noblest-minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of honorable, dangerous consequence. And the complexion of the fearful night is favors, like the work we have in hand, most bloody, fiery, and most terrible.
If you could but win the noble Brutus to our party.
Come, Casca, you and I will yet ere day see Brutus at his house. 3 parts of him is ours already. The man entire, upon our next encounter, yields him ours.
He sits high in all the people's hearts, and that which would appear offense in us, his countenance, like richest alchemy, will change to virtue and to worthiness.
Him, his worth, and our great need of him, you have right well conceded. Let us go, it is after midnight, and ere day we will wake him and be sure of him.